Hello. We're going to a new trial from patch 6.5. This came out yesterday. Bruh. Here we go. Was it yesterday? Something like that? The Abyssal Fracture. So, with it being on content, I'm able to show like the majority of all the mechanics you'll see. Because a lot of people will have gear that's like relatively around the minimum eye level. Somewhat. To get into this one, I think you have to have like 625 gear. People can go up to 660 gear at this point, but anyway, point is, it's new stuff, and so we'll see a lot of the fight. I do a countdown, especially if it's gonna be a trial fight that not too many people have done yet, especially here with like level 90 people. Some people like to prepare like their stuff. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna start out here. These little orbs are considered the tank auto attacks. Alright. The boss has got this like ball of like stuff here. You would think it would cleave this side, but it actually doesn't. Okay, so you don't need to necessarily go to one side or not. The boss will push this orb into the center of the entire stage, and everyone's health will go down, as you can see. Everyone gets Doom. Okay, and so for this one, the healers will need to heal everybody up to full health. As that's happening, we've got these sparks going out, these light things going out, and at the end of them, where the light is, there will be a circle AoE. And so, yeah, healers heal up everybody so it cleanses their doom, and then everyone also spread out away from these things. Whoa, what was that? The animation? Blue dragon? Let's see. Sometimes these things happen so fast that, you know, you don't really see a bunch of stuff. What is this? He's like a big octopus. Or is it a dragon? Yeah, it's probably a dragon. But yeah. Okay, so here, sable thread. This is like a crazy looking stack marker, but it's just like, it's pretty obvious it's a stack marker, right? So you want to stack up, and with all these extra stacky things, it hits multiple times. I'm assuming that's why they changed it. Yeah, this is a 4, 5. So we got hit 5 times or so. Okay, visceral whirl. So this will do a like kind of T shape, but like offset. So we've got this here, but then we've also got this. And so if this is the stage, then it's like this. Alright. And so your safe spot's gonna be here and down here. So you can see how it kind of cuts it off. Like, so this entire back end over here, like this diagonal almost of the stage, all this is not going to be good. Like, this is a capital T. This is not like the cross, the cross one that I usually mention, the lowercase t. Okay, so capital T. So we got space over here and we got some space over here. Ooh, yeah. Look at those claws, or whatever these things are called. Whorls. What was it? Was it visceral? Okay. Well, anyway, yeah. So your safe zone's gonna be in the front or a bit in the back. Okay, tank buster. There's nothing that the off tank really needs to take care of in this fight, so you can just chill if you're the off tank. Unless the main tank dies, then you know. Yeah. here we've got a tower soak, and also we've got these stack markers, so everybody will go into stack for this one. Okay, after that though, okay, so the thing just resolved. This like star fireball stays there, and then it starts radiating outwards, and then you kind of hear this whoop whoop noise, and that is the yellow markers underneath somebody. These. So you want to be careful with this for sure, okay? These little flares that are coming out of this little star, those are going to be line AoEs that can do some damage. The little yellow thing that follows somebody, two people, it follows two people. This, oh, you see the, you know what I'm talking about, right? This thing. That, it will plant the AoE. Okay, one thing at a time. The star with the little like line flares is blowing up, okay? So you see how big that is? You gotta watch out for that. And then these AoEs that are following the people, those are gonna plant, and then it's gonna follow whoever had it. So wherever they go, watch as it continues going, right? And if you get hit, then you get some vuln stacks. So, you know what? I have this other footage, but just watch. We'll catch up to this one. Because I ended up getting it in this fight. Abyssal Nox is going to do the doom on everybody. So, big healer check here. Healers have like 20-ish seconds to get our health back up, okay? Watch out for these lights. There will be big AoEs on them. Yeah, they are dragons. Stack up. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm trying to count to see if maybe there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. If there's 5, then maybe that's like how it tells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe? I don't know. It's hard to tell at that angle. Okay, visceral whirl, capital T. Alright, so go into the diagonal of it. The little armpits of the capital T. Tank blister. Flare, so it's the tower. So we all stack up here to share the damage, and then watch out for these flares, okay? And then I have the yellow thingy. So here I'm planting it in the back, okay? And I'm going to run across the stage, and so it goes along the back of the stage instead of me running back up here, and then it will follow me up there. So let's watch this. Okay, you see the flares went out? See the line AoEs? Line AoEs there? Yeah, after this thing drops, you can see it pretty clearly. These lines, okay? So just kind of don't stand near them. They expand a little bit wider than you think. Okay, so the circle thing planted, and I'm running along the edge in the back here. Okay, it didn't go that far. I wonder what... GB? Oh, they're a tank. So that's why they didn't, like, basically die over there. Okay, that's why. This person is a tank and they use their invuln. I was curious about that. I was like, am I tripping? Like, Are they really not taking it? Did they have space to like stand back there? I thought the AoE covered the entire corner. But yeah, no, he legit stood there and just kept it there. This player used their invuln, Hallowed Ground, as Paladin and kept their AoE here, and it just kept like slamming down in the same spot, and so it didn't go anywhere else. And so in that way, the tank was saving other people. I don't have the privilege of doing that because I'm not a tank, but for some reason mine didn't move that far. But yeah, that's interesting. Okay, let's look at this other one. Because typically that mechanic with the little like arrows, it will follow. Yeah, see? Okay, like... Or does it just go up and down? Is that just where it is? It doesn't actually follow? Is the following part just... Yo, maybe the following part is just wherever that person is running. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so it doesn't go past this part. Yeah, wait a minute. It doesn't look like it goes past there. Okay, so I guess my understanding of how this mechanic works is a little different. Because yeah, even mine just stayed back there. It did. I would have assumed it would follow me, but it looks like it just stays. So, okay. Then if that's the case, then still like running it all the way to the back is, you know, gonna be a little bit better than keeping it up here where everybody else is hanging out. It's crazy. Yeah, just move it on. Okay. Okay, let's move on before I nitpick even more. Okay, Void Bio. We're gonna get a bunch of green orbs along the front here, and they're going to move. This is kind of reminiscent to like the near raids if you did that, like those red balls, and then also that falling thing that would follow you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyway, so these orbs are moving. These green orbs are moving in a particular like order. You gotta find a safe spot and then kind of like wiggle around them and like avoid them. See, so this one's going first, so I was like, okay, there's probably gonna be a safe spot here, and I can wait until this one moves up and then I can like go behind it kind of thing. But in the middle of dodging all of these orbs, we got the T shape, so I'm gonna go into the armpit of the T, and yeah, I was able to avoid that stuff. Did anybody get hit with it? If you walk into one of them, they explode. Oh, there we go. Who did that? Oh, okay. They got a vulnerability up and a pollen. Okay, and that was the tank. Yeah, this pollen doesn't look like you can use a suit on it. So it's like you get a dot. Okay, now we've got Big Bang. Lots of AoEs to dodge. So you want to find a little spot, and I literally found a little spot here. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. So do your best to wait. I'm trying to see if there's a pattern to like where all these go, because like it's not necessarily just underneath all of it. Well, there is like a splattering of things right underneath us, but there's like all this stuff on the sides too. Anyway, Yeah, so I saw this spot. I could have gone all the way up. I think I would have had time to go all the way up here, but I decided to try go to the closer one. Okay, so we all take a bit of a raid ride here, but more notably, we get a bunch of debuffs. Okay, so we've got big bounce, HP penalty, acceleration bomb, and divisive dark. Okay, it's all here. This screen is really bright. So, first off, big bounce, damage over time. So you can't really do anything about that. You just, your health will go down. Okay, next one is acceleration bomb. An acceleration trigger explosive is affixed to the body. Any movement when effect wears off will result in detonation. So that's what this little like pink purple like dot thing be around us is. It's counting down. We've seen this in other fights before. Alright, we got the visceral whirl, the T-shaped thing, so just go to the safe spot. It's one in the front and one in the back, okay. When it counts down, you'll see the little square above your head to really show you that it's counting down. And when it goes off, if you're moving or doing anything, it will explode on you. So look at our health. Everyone's health is good right now. Somebody probably moves. Okay, so the people who moved when the countdown went down, they ended up taking a bit of damage here. Okay, and then got a vuln. Did that person already have a vuln stat? It did. So it looks like they just took damage actually. Oh wait, no? Hold up. They didn't have a vuln stack. So there's countdown already. Yeah, okay, so they got a new one. And then this person got 3. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm just trying to make sure all this matches up. So when this is counting down, this person, this ninja, lost their other vuln stack, and then the monk had 2, and then the other tank had 2. And then when the acceleration bomb thingy went off, they all took damage from that and got an extra vuln stack. So yeah, you get a vuln stack and you take damage when that goes off. Okay, so next one, okay, this last one, the HP penalty is just, you can't do anything about that. Maximum HP is increased, okay. We have a stack marker here. So we're gonna stack up. Right after the stack marker goes off, this last one is gonna go off. This last debuff. And it essentially puts AoEs on all of us. And then it will explode. Is this divisive dark thing. Okay. So stack up and then immediately separate so those things can explode. So you don't overlap with other people. Take a lot of damage if you got multiple vuln stacks, I'm saying. Anyway, okay. Let's before we get to this one, let's catch up to that just so it's a bit more thorough. Okay, Void Bile. This is the green orbs that you want to dodge while we got that visceral whirl thingy. Okay, I'm gonna go to the one in the back. You kind of just want to wait, and then yeah. I remember this. I was sad that one didn't like walk into me, but it was too late. I couldn't just walk into one, or else I would have gotten caught. Okay, Big Bang. We're avoiding the AoEs here. Okay, so if you get hit with Big Bang, you get a decent amount of damage and a vuln stack. Alright, we got all this stuff. So make sure you don't move when this initial countdown goes off. T-shaped thing again. Okay, oh, the stack marker. stack up, and then right after that we're gonna separate for the other one. Okay, that was easy enough to understand, right? The other stuff, hopefully. So for this, we've got this center like comet thing situation, and when we're tethered to them. And when this spiky thingy is spiky, then you will take more damage. And so you want to stretch out the line. You've seen this before. Stretch out the line so that it is this like golden kind of speckled line instead. And that way you know that you are far enough away from this center thingy. And I'm moving over a little just because I noticed this person here like not stretching out their thing all the way. Because I was kind of like, oh, maybe they're afraid to stand too close. So I moved over a little bit, but they didn't continue moving. So that's the situation there. That's gonna be a situation. YM. Yeah, okay, so when the cast goes off, the meteor impact, we're gonna get bind on us, so we can't move. Okay, so everybody has bind. Can't move. We get rocks thrown at us, or comets, meteors. Man, I'm to look up the difference between a comet and meteors. We get meteors thrown at us. Okay, see, and YM end up dying because, well, they didn't extend their line that much, and also they had 3 stacks, so kind of tricky business there. Okay, but yeah, we get these meteors all thrown at us, and then we also get this blunt resistance down, which, I mean, it ticks down pretty quickly, but the situation is if you are getting hit with multiple of this stuff and you have the blunt resistance down from your own, see, this is like a physical attack. So I take some damage from this. If I was overlapping with someone else, then I would take extra damage because I have the blunt resistance down, and so that would do a lot more damage. So I think that's why they add that kind of there. So there's nothing else the boss would throw at you at this point in that amount of time. So you just get away from people. And then this tank buster, stay away from people. I can't help it. Comet versus meteor. A comet is a ball of ice and dust. A sun, a meteor is a small piece of an asteroid or a comet. What? Here we go. Asteroids are made of rock, and comets are icy dirt balls. A meteor is a space rock that enters the Earth's atmosphere, but comets don't. This is gonna take too long. This is gonna be too much. We have to keep going. Okay, black hole. Oh, this is a whole space motif, isn't it? Okay, so black hole, we got this thing in the back here. This thing is gonna expand. And then this cast fractured eventide is gonna be this whole thing. Well, it's gonna be this whole mechanic actually. We've got this bar here with arrows, and that means it's going to rotate this way. Okay, there's also a thing in the front where the boss is, kind of showing the orientation of rotation. And that's going to be counterclockwise. And so we want to stand behind this thing and then basically follow this and not stand with it, or else you get hit. Meanwhile, this thing's exploding. Okay, so let's watch it play out. So we're standing behind the thing, the cast goes off, and now there's this big ray that's moving counterclockwise, and then this black hole is spreading. And so you gotta like stay in between the two of these, constantly moving across the stage. Okay, and then you gotta keep moving just a little bit because this thing continues expanding. Even though that big long AoE went away, this one's still moving up, okay? Okay, and then after that, I'm gonna go to the center because we've got 4 proximity markers here. About to drop some meteors. So we'll bunch up in the middle to not take as much damage. Okay, let's go over here. So this is the first time we saw this one. This meteor impact. So I'm going to stretch out the line so it's farther out. Okay. We get meteor rocks thrown at us. Is it redundant to say meteor rocks? Okay. Moving on, we got the tank buster. Whoa, look at this person's sword. It's like blue. See this? I'm so distracted right now. My ADHD was all over the place. Okay, black hole. We're gonna get a black hole over here. Okay, it can also be on this side, by the way. It just so happens that in these 2 footage that I got, it was both on that side. Actually, you know, I think it happens multiple times. So it happens multiple times in a fight, and so it can be on this side or that side. That's what I mean to say. Okay, so here we're running to the back behind it. I'm trying to figure out how I want to accidentally get hit with this on purpose. So if you run a little too fast, see how I continuously get hit with it, and I continuously get vuln stacks, okay? So you don't want to run too fast, but you don't want to run too slow that this catches up to you. So you want to like try to hug the line and move that way. And this is what it looks like when you get caught up in the black hole. It looks super cool. It was actually because somebody else commented on it in like in the other fight, and they were like, "Wow, that effect is so cool." That I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go get extra footage and look at this." It is cool. There you go. Now you don't have to die on purpose. Okay. Well, I want to see it one more time. Wait, I want to see when I like fall back. Oh, I got hit 3 times. Yeah, you just start tumbling backwards. It's the whole thing. Wow. We're in a vacuum. And then I'm dead on the seat. Okay. Okay, so here, this meteor impact, we saw this before, right? You don't want to go to one of the rocks that fell, though. If you do go to one of the rocks that fell, you get this red line. And we got another red line here. Like, you might think you have to go stand behind the rock, but that's not the case. If you have the red line, that means the meteor is gonna get tossed over here at you, and then everybody will take a hit because of the meteor thing. So my meteor impact, this is just my regular one, okay? This is the one we saw before when there's just a regular rock is tossed at us. But then we get meteor impact here and unmitigated explosion. So there's a few things going on here that we also take damage. And then we got a vuln stack. Everybody got a vuln stack, it looks like. Or maybe it was just because I was close to it. Let's check this out. Who is this? FA. FA is this person. Okay, so let's see. Because there's just the 2 of us here. So let's see what happens when they are... Because it's not that they're close to me. Okay, see? Okay, so at this point, I got hit with mine. So I got blunt resistance down. Their comet hit the rock, and I am a little bit close to that. Let's look. Okay, nobody seems to have any vuln stacks over here. at the moment. Meteor impact goes off. There's like an explosion here. Like, what's this? But yeah, at this point, this is when I get my vuln stack. FA? Why didn't they get a vuln stack? What? What? Maybe. Yeah, okay, so this is my hit, and then that goes off. And then I get this. Oh, FA doesn't even get a blunt resistance down because they didn't get hit with theirs. They just got the, because their comet got thrown on that rock. But the rest of us took a lot of damage, whereas they didn't take as much damage. Okay, and then afterwards all these rocks end up blowing up. Interesting. So you want to avoid that. Let's see if we can get another angle over here. I ran this another time. I don't have footage of it, but a lot of us ended up dying because of something with the meteors. Like, people were on the meteors, and then a bunch of people died for some reason. Okay, see, everybody is like spread out, and it looks like it's just regular business here. And then we go back to the center. Like, we avoid those comets. So yeah, I'm kind of curious what caused this one, the unmitigated explosion and the meteor impact. Because I got hit with it. Did anybody else get hit with this? YM? Where's YM? YM is over here. How did they get a vuln stack? Because they didn't have it before. Yeah, YM didn't have one before. What's the situation here? Is there... YM. Oh. YM got their blunt resistance down around when I got my blunt resistance down. And then I got a vulnerability up from here. YM also got a vulnerability thing over there. What's going on over there? And also, why did I get a vulnerability thing, but this other person didn't? Okay. Yo, bro. Okay, I was thinking maybe, like, the vulnerability thing won't show up because there's too many, like, buffs and debuffs, but actually they have, like, plenty of space for another one to show up. They didn't get the thing, so I think it might have to do with this vulnerability, this blunt resistance thingy, maybe. But that doesn't make sense because then this is a magic attack. Sounds like someone's gonna run this again. Okay, we got their bind. Like, everybody has the bind. Okay. Got my... Okay. I got mine. CR got their blunt resistance thing. YM back there got their blunt resistance thing. I know QB is like over here. So it seems like these do go in order. Like when you look at the animation, it like goes in a particular order, right? And here, is this a person? Yeah, wait. Okay, did they get knocked into the air? Yeah, okay, I think they got knocked into the air because their comet blew up here. And then they fall down. They don't get the stuff. Wow. Wow, that's so annoying. Why? I might be at the limitations of what I can discern from this. Unmitigated explosion. Meteor impact. Yeah, I just don't understand why this one's a physical one and this one's a magic one. It must be because of all this like fire stuff that it's a magic one. Because that one broke. But like I would get it if like I got this thingy, right? And that's fine. But then hold up. YM, you also got a vuln stack. MA, did you get a vuln stack? You did. Okay. FM, did you get one? Yes. QB, did you get one? Yeah, QB's like over here somewhere. NV, where are you? NV is over here. Why didn't NV get one? You know what I'm saying? And then CR. Why didn't CR get one? CR was like over here. Curious, very curious. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave that one as a mystery. I hope somebody else can figure it out. I think I'll probably run it again and try to see, but like I really spent a long time looking at that. But yeah. So essentially, you do want to just spread out like you did before, and then avoid these rocks here. Okay, black hole. Ah, yes, it's on this side. So I see the arrows here, so I'm gonna go to the back. And then this is going clockwise, so I'm going to follow the line and try to avoid the circular black hole thing. I'll leave a thing and a comment in the... Oh yeah, this person got sucked into the black hole. I'll leave a comment in the description if I figure out what that comet meteor situation was. Or if somebody else wants to leave some knowledge in the comment section, that'd be nice. Okay. That was... It's my turn. I can just avoid all these AoEs. I'm still hung up on the thing. We have to move on. Oh yeah, this is that person that died was the one who mentioned the effect was cool, and I was like, okay, I'll go back and look at it. Okay, so we're repeating mechanics here. We've got this orb, and this is going to drop us all down to 1 and then give doom to everybody, so healers need to heal this up. The lights are spreading out, and they are going to explode in a circle AoE, so just stay further away from them. You get a vuln stack if you're near it. Okay, stack up for this. And then remain stacked for the multiple hits. The tower, everybody stacked with the tower. And then we get this big flare star thing, so we gotta get out of this. Watch out for the line AoEs and the circle AoEs that apparently don't move. They just hit consistently in one spot. Okay, if you get hit with that, you get a vulnerability up and some damage. That was what that was called, right? Nox? It must be. Yeah, Nox. So when the Nox cast finishes, that's when these AoEs will be planted. Oh, I got hit with the line AoE. So by getting hit with that, like 12.5k and a vuln stack. Yeah, I got hit with this one. And then I walked into this Nox one, so yeah. Ren the Rift. This is gonna be a really big raid wide. And then we transition to this kind of more buried between worlds weekends dramatic stage, and we get a bunch of AoEs on the ground along with line AoEs. Okay, so watch out for all that stuff. You know, simulating that the worlds are kind of going all over the place and returning on my blood. Okay, so many things are dropping here. Many lines and circles and stuff, okay? And then Nostalgia is going to be a big raid wide, like a consistent one. Just smashing down on this. Okay, so lots of heals here. And mids, if you have them. Flow of the Abyss, you'll see this kind of tethered to a side of the stage. This is going to do a big AoE across the stage. Okay, so, and then we all have these markers on us, so we want to spread out for those. But be careful of that middle part, because there was that line AoE there. Okay, there's a line AoE from like the side thingy, and then everybody drops their AoEs, and then you want to run out of this. It's persistent, so run out and stay out of it. Okay, this one, Chasmic Nails, boss will telegraph the cones for where they are. I just stay put and I see whichever one's right next to me. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait. Yes, there's gonna be one where I am, but I'm gonna wait until the one right next to me blows up, and then I'm gonna walk into it, because that'll be my new safe spot. Like that. Okay. And then we got AoEs dropping here, so with the lines and all that. Spread out. And then Nostalgia is going to be another set of raid wides. Whoa. Very dramatic. Okay, let's watch the other one. Kind of fill up here. Just to catch up, Black Hole. Okay, so stand behind the line AoE, and we're gonna follow this. And I'm gonna hug the line and move across the stage. Try not to go into the line. Avoid the circle thing. Once you get across the stage, keep going just a little bit more, because the black hole expands a bit more. Big crunch. AoEs all over the place. Here. And then the actual big crunch thing is going to be the raid wide. And we get this debuff that I think is just the dot that you have to heal through. In darkness thingy, our health is going to drop down and we get doom. So you have to heal through that. Okay, watch out for the lines at the end. Is gonna be circle AoEs. Stack up. Stay stacked. Okay, stack up at the tower. Once the flare thing drops, try to figure out if you're the one with the little yellow thingy. Plant that somewhere away from people. Watch out for these line AoEs. How did KS die? Okay, wait. These little flare things are where it's at. Okay, where is KS? KS is right here. Oh, yeah, okay, they got hit with one of the line things. They also had 2 vuln stacks, and so... Okay, their health was also pretty low. And so they died from that. Hold up. Dude. I did not move. Okay. We're coming back up from the other thing that we couldn't figure out. So I am 1, 2, 3 little blocks over. I'm moving my camera, but I'm not moving from this 3 block situation, okay? And this circle AoE, I was not in it. I didn't walk into it. Okay? Here, like this, I'm 1, 2, 3, I stand here. I stand here. I'm here. I don't move! The animation though, it's on me! This thing does move! This person moved over there. They were the ones who had the thing. XS, the healer. Dude. Yeah. Okay, see, XS had the thing. They planted it down, and then they run over here. And I stand right here, and I don't move. I don't move from my spot, but I end up getting hit with this. So that means this thing does move. Bruh. Man. Even my pens are like, yeah. Okay, so what's the situation with the other one? QM, does that one move? Does that one move? A little bit? Ever so slightly it moved because it was like here. Okay, so you know what? You do want to get away from it. Okay? And then like from before this one, it probably did move a little bit, but just not enough that you could really tell. Here. Yeah! Dude! Detective skills! This last hit is a little bit closer to this middle line. Okay? If we're using this stage for reference, because I ran all the way over here, this last one is a little bit closer to the middle line, as opposed to when it first drops. When it first drops, see how much space there is here? Man, I love proving people wrong, even myself. See, there's a lot of space, okay? But because I run all the way over here, eventually it goes to the line. Bruh. Nice. High five. Okay. That comet thing still bothers me, but it's fine. We're coming back. I gotta stop making guides. This mental health situation that's happening. I get so upset when I don't know things. Okay, rend the rift, so this is gonna be the raid wide. Okay, we're in this other transition kind of stage area. Avoid all these AoEs. Watch out for the raid ride here. That's a pretty cool limit break. That was the scholar. Summoner. My bad. Okay, did I miss one? No, this is just a raid ride. So then after that we get this tether thingy to the side. So this is gonna be the line AoE in the middle. You want to spread out, get away from the middle. And then drop your AoEs and then get out of the way. So they persist. It's all up in the camera too. Okay, so this one are the cones. And so, like I said, I kind of just stay still, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm on like the last one, and so I'm gonna wait here, wait for the one right next to me to blow up, and then just move over like that. Okay, it already went off, so I'm gonna walk over, but I think I also wanted to get hit with it. So you get hit with it, you take 27k, your bone stack, and flesh wound. So this is gonna be a dot. But that's a strategy. Just waiting for the one to blow up and then walking into that safe spot. Like most mechanics. Okay, watch out for the AoEs, line AoEs, all the things. Nostalgia is gonna be a raid wide. I have so many other things to do, but I'm totally gonna run this again to figure out that meteor situation. Man. I'm pretty sure that blunt resistance down is the physical one, right? And so it makes sense to then get hit with another meteor and like not be as resistant to it. But then the other one happened to be a magic attack. So why? Man, I sound all whiny now. Why? I want to know why. Okay. I hope that the majority of that was useful, and I feel unsatisfied with my entire almost 1 hour guide because I couldn't figure out that one thing. So this is me pouting. Goodbye. I'll put it in the description if I figure it out. Bye.